No topic. Yeah. We got the rent paid. I got my car paid. Working my job cake. We working till lunch break. I got my phone paid. We working for Ben Frank. What's up? It's your boy Howard D. Mitch. You are tuned into one of the hottest podcasts out. We call it No Topic. We can do or say anything you want to say, as long as you're not bringing people down without trying to bring them up. You dig? Now we got a special guest today. Go by the name of...
I'm Rossy or Nick Rosselot, but I'm just a local rapper here in Middletown, Ohio.
Local rapper, man. This dude's a beast, man. I met this guy. I was bouncing at the square maybe 2 years, and I don't know if he was rapping or what, but somehow we got into rapping. He freestyled for me for like...
Oh, I know exactly what it was.
It was like 10 minutes. He probably longer. Like he kept going and going and going and going and going and going.
Yeah, that sounds like me.
It was dope though. He nice. Like he's been my friend ever since. Like he's a real guy out here, man. It's my dude right here, man. What's good with it?
Yeah, dude. I'm wonderful, man. I can't complain about any aspect of my life, especially nowadays, man. It's a beautiful thing. I hope you're doing well too. Like it's been a while since we got to catch up.
Hell yeah.
Just work platform though.
Work the kids, you know, the same old shit. I need to get back rapping, and the shit I heard in the car from you is definitely motivating me to get back in that. You know what I'm saying? Studio.
Absolutely. And I'm really happy that you say that and you got that vibes from my music. Of course, this is my Rejuvenated album that's releasing on November 29th.
Yeah.
So that's the whole mission with the album is, provide motivation and inspiration to people who need it in all different aspects of life. You know what I mean? That's why each song there's a lot of variety. You get it.
Oh yeah. Might stop. There you go.
You got it. You good? But yeah, dude, I'm like
episode 3.
Yeah, episode 3.
No topic.
Episode 3.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
And you know what? Like, let me take a step back, man. I am grateful to be on this show. As soon as I saw that you were doing this, I was, 1, jealous of the idea. And 2, man, I was like, I knew I had to be on it. Like, I knew I was going to fight, to be honest. I didn't even have to fight that hard.
Nah, you on here, man. Like I said, I like you. You never stirred me wrong, ever. We've been cool ever since we met. I've never had no type of negative vibe with you.
I try to do that, man. Even through everything, I always try to maintain my connections with other people in a positive aspect. I mean, other relationships with other people, regardless of the nature of them, I think they're all important. And they all build our character. Hopefully more positive than negative. But sometimes you get a bit of both in the world. It's all about the way you handle it, though.
Yeah, for sure, man. This dude is a deep dude right here, man. Like, I've talked to this dude for hours. You know what I'm saying? We've talked plenty of times, man. I got a lot of love and respect for this guy, man. But what made you start rapping? When did you want to be an artist? Was it rap at first? Was it country at first? Was it rock? Was it singing? What made you?
Well, I actually listened to all genres of music. And here lately, now rap has become my favorite. It was always rock in the past. Rock and country is what I grew up listening to. I kind of took this venture on my own. But shout out to my boy Shaman Kuhn. You may know him. Back in the day.
Oh, tall?
Dude, yeah.
Yeah, what's up, dog?
Back in the day.
He's come to the square, didn't he?
Yeah, back in the day when we were young, I think we were in middle school, we started a rap group. It was the first time I ever wrote anything. It was called On the Street.
Didn't he go to the Navy?
He did go to the Navy.
Now we're thinking of the same guy.
Yeah, he did
what
go
up,
to the
man?
Navy. Yeah,
I ain't seen you in a little minute. What's good with it, G?
So, yeah, we started a rap group called On the Street, and it was just, it was hilarious, man. I still have some of the audio tracks I've listened back to, and I just get weak. Dude, it's hilarious. But it wasn't really then that started me, like, wanting to rap. I think a couple years after, I always had a desire of writing. And I have another best friend, shout out to Alex Karshner, who is a fabulous musician and guitar player. Actually, he's just versatile on all instruments. But I was always envious of his talent of being able to sing, so I took my writing capabilities and I started writing rhymes. Poetry and rhymes. And that's how I kind of have the spoken word aspect of my music. So around 18, I was really starting to get into it, and then I graduated high school, and then my life took a turn. I got more back into my fishing life and all that stuff. So, I actually went to college for fish management and aquaculture.
Hey,
it's pretty dope.
This dude be catching some fish too, man.
Yeah. I mean,
some shit.
I don't know what that should be looking ugly though. I'm scared to even pick up a fish.
No. We're gonna have to change
Carp?
that.
I think you had like a carp. Was it carp?
I love carp. Yeah,
Them
dude, they're so
like-
fun to catch.
Ish.
Yeah, they're special to me. A lot of people don't like them actually. For some, they call them trash fish here in America.
Is what?
Yeah.
Is they like a catfish brother cousin or something?
No, they're actually in the minnow family. Believe it or not.
Like the little minnows?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, believe it or not.
They
It's
must
just a
be the
big-
king.
It's just a big minnow.
They must be the top dogs.
Yeah, they're really fun to catch, man. They get a bad rap. Actually, over in Europe, believe it or not, they're their trophy fish, like largemouth bass are to us here. Mm-hmm. So I use a lot of the European techniques fishing here in America, but you don't really have to because they're wild water carp. Over there, it's more like fishing in the Pay Lake. You know what I mean?
He's speaking Spanish to me right now.
That's why I'm probably speaking Spanish to everyone.
Remember when I hit you up, like when I started fishing last year? I tried to start fishing. I got my license and everything. Man, I wasn't doing shit but just throwing the mugs out there, ish, and just chilling. I ain't catch shit. My dude Rick took me to go fishing. I caught a catfish. Actually, he caught it. He just let me reel it in. So I got it up to the land.
I would never admit that, disclaimer.
Hey, man. So I got it up to the land, and I was scared to pick it up.
Oh,
It was a big catfish, and to me, it was a shark. Them up popped up. I was like, man, so you got to grab it. I said, I ain't grabbing that. Like, you crazy.
It's going to stay where it belongs, in the water.
And then I tried to yank it up, and the line broke. Pow!
You're like, thank God.
Yeah.
Nah,
Low key, yeah.
We're gonna change that, man. I definitely want to take you out and show you what solace and peace comes with fishing. Because I mean, it's not, and I can't stress this enough. And this is a lot of like all aspects of life, but just it's not about catching the fish. It's not about winning the game. It's not about this or that, but it's about being there, participating, having fun, and enjoying what you're doing.
Shit, a peace. But I had a lot of peace, though. I go out there and chill, bring my kids. I just be chilling. Like, this shit peaceful, man. I did it on the boat one time, too. That shit was not like a boat, but like one of them little things with like Armco Park or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I want to get back to this. Like, how did you grow up? Like, you from Monroe, ain't you?
I'm from Middletown, man.
From Middleton.
Yeah,
You went to Monroe? Did you go to Middletown?
I went to Middletown. Class 2012, yo.
Okay, see, I'm an old
Gang
head.
shit.
I graduated in 07. You know what I'm
07.
saying? I'm dirty 30 right now. You know what I'm
Dude,
saying?
hey, man. 30's the new 20s with more money.
For real. I
more
can
money.
still hang with the best, so I still can hoop. I still can jump, touch the rim, dunk. What's good?
Exactly. No, I grew up in Middletown, man, and my mom was from Madison and my dad was from Carlisle. I got family that hails from Kentucky.
The country.
But, yeah, so I grew up hunting and fishing. You know, I mean, that was the things I did. I played baseball for 11 years. A lot of people don't know that.
Happy you said that. Like, people from, like, my community, my culture, we didn't grow up on, like, man, some people did. Like, we didn't grow up on, like, fishing and hunting. And I kind of take that back because my grandpa, he hunted and fished. But, like, we never wanted to participate. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we were so into football or video games or outside playing tag. When he was trying to teach us to garden and fish and hunt, like, we wasn't knowing it. And now I wish I would have.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say that, yeah.
But, like,
I don't know. I think with me, I mean, I play video games still, you know what I mean? But I think with me is, like, I saw what my dad was doing, and he was such a influential figure in my life. You know, I wanted to be just like him, and you know, I think it just made it easier for me to want to do the things that he wanted to do.
that's dope.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's a good father, you know what I mean? So rest in peace, of course.
Yeah. R.I.P.
So,
for sure, man. I know
yeah.
he meant a lot to you, man. Like, just from us talking in the past,
Absolutely.
I can't imagine, you know what I'm saying? Like, losing a parent.
Yeah.
Losing my grandpa, and this is necklace right here. That was like my dad, basically. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah. I mean, I have I have a giant tattoo on my back. It's a deer antler cross. That's a memorial tattoo for my father. If y'all didn't notice, I mean, I'm absolutely. Oh, you can't see it through there. But I'm absolutely in love with tattoos as well. I mean,
tat it up. Tat it up.
I know that in some forms, you know, I actually work at a robotics company in Miamisburg. Shout out to my Yaskawa crew. Just a little side note. I wouldn't be the man I am today without my brothers that work there, because their acceptance and who I am as a person really helped mold me and, you know, I was trying to think of a word, but it's really what it is they helped shape me into the person I am today, and I'm incredibly grateful and thankful to all of them. So
And
sorry
you,
for a
and
little
you
hiccup
are
there.
who your friends are. Like whoever you hang around, you become that nature. You become that. You know
Absolutely,
what I'm saying? That's
yeah.
real.
Oh, definitely.
So shout out to the people that, you know what I'm saying, he
Yeah.
fucking with y'all. Y'all just shaved and molded them. You know what I'm saying? You are who your friends are.
Exactly. And I think I kind of want to take a deep turn here, if you don't mind. Hold on real quick, because it is a sensitive subject to talk about, of course. I mean, there's a lot of things that led to this, but through that solitude, you know, I always asked myself why I was going through this. What were these demons within me, and how was I ever going to get out of it? And I definitely tried some things to get out of it that I'm so grateful they didn't take. But getting back to what I was talking about, the people's acceptance for when I started working at this job healed me. I mean, it took all these negative feelings that I held towards myself, the self-loathing, the hardship, and, you know, the constant thought of thinking how my life would be different if my father was still around, or if I wouldn't have been addicted to multiple different substances. And it brought peace to me, the acceptance of other humans. And that is why I push so hard, especially through my music, to try to make change in other people's lives.
His music's super dope too. Like, I don't know, just like hearing your music, like it shit touches me. Cause I don't know how you write like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got a whole different wave going on, man. Like, it's shit is deep. Wait till y'all. It's gonna be some links and stuff y'all can listen to his music and all that too. Like, his shit is.
And I hope
it came
you will.
through a lot.
Yeah, I hope you will. A lot of it, you know, it's kind of hard to, you know, you're an artist yourself. You're a writer too. I mean, you dig deep within yourself to put this material forward because it's an extension of your personality. It is who you are. So even going through the hard times when I was in that solitude, I was still trying to write inspirational, motivational, and helpful music to help heal other people because I was looking for that within myself. But I knew that's what I always desired.
That's crazy because I can't talk, but certain people like that go through shit like that, they kind of lose their mind. And for the fact that you still try to write and be positive, or was that like a cover up? Or was you really trying to fight through whatever you was going through?
It definitely wasn't a cover-up. I'll tell you that. To be honest, I utilized it as a tool to help push myself towards the light that I saw at the end of this dark tunnel. I was either going to stay in there forever or I was going to push to the light. And man, I found that light.
Like, if you don't mind me asking, like, what was it? Like, what did you abuse or what was you addicted on?
Well, it wasn't so much the addiction that held me back. I mean, it was a lot of self-loathing, you know, things that hurt within my own brain, you know, making things up, you know, losing my father, being disassociated with a lot of my family. And I just really felt alone, and there was no one I could really confide in, so that was a big part of the music. I could confide in all of you, you know what I mean? So that's what it was. And of course, I mean, there was an addiction aspect to it too, because when somebody lives their life with pain, and it, you know, this is even going back in the years before I went through the solitude and everything, you know, when somebody lives their life with something that can't be healed by, I don't know, the power of their own mind, when they use or abuse a substance, it numbs them to the feelings that they have. So I guess people like me, we don't really have a choice in being addicts. You know what I mean? So once you start taking this thing and you don't feel anything, or you feel better, you feel the confidence you were looking for, that is the addictive aspect of it.
So
not the high itself.
It's making you feel back to yourself for that time being, for that period.
I don't know if it's making you go back to yourself. I think it's making you feel like the person you desire to be.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But it's a shortcut. It's not the way to do it. I'm going to tell you that right now.
That's real.
It's not. It's not the way to do it. The way to do it is you got to find self-acceptance. You got to find self-love. and you got to provide yourself self-care. And I know it's harder.
Deep.
I know it's harder to the actions speak louder than words. It's harder to do than it is to say.
Like, was you the type, like, your family start not wanting to be around you and all that shit? Or was they trying to help you out to the point?
My mother is a grace. She's an angel, man, and she's a blessing to my life, because I don't think I would be sitting in this chair right now if I didn't have her. I'll probably be on the street somewhere still dealing with the problems that I was dealing with then. But because of her constant support, love, and affection and care, I can sit here. I can have a smile on my face, a genuine smile.
Shout out to moms.
Shout out to moms, always. But yeah, I mean, there were members of my family that didn't want to have anything to do with me, and I completely understand that. I mean, they had to deal with the traumatic events of losing majority of their family the same as I did, and I took the shortcut route of dealing with my emotions. So I understand it, and I hold no ill will or guilt. I don't want to make them feel guilty.
I'm just happy because you 26. Shit could have been way worse. Like, I'm happy you stopped it. Like, I'm happy you didn't continue to.
I hope when you listen when you listen to my song Back in the Day, track number 7, which is my favorite number, which is one of my favorite songs on the album, which is why I put it there.
That's my favorite number. That was my football number.
Yeah. That's my baseball number.
Okay.
But that goes in a lot of detail about that. So, I don't know if there's anything that I could say to anybody to help them get through those dark times. It's just never quit fighting, never quit pushing, and keep expressing yourself in any way that you can. And don't be afraid to lean on other people.
Yeah, that was I needed that, because my thing is, when I'm going through something, nobody will know. You know what I'm saying? I have so much pride, or even when I went through my little breakup, you're not trying to speak on it for real like that, but like, man, I did everything by myself, man. I didn't talk to nobody for real about it, like, to really vent about it, you know what I'm saying? That shit make you angry when you bottled it up. So when he say, like, talk to somebody, that's real. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't keep that shit bottled up, because you'll end up, it'll be that wrong day, somebody will talk crazy, you'll, pow!
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that ain't good for either parties.
Right.
To be honest.
Oh, you called me on the wrong day. Type shit.
And I'm going to be honest with you. I've learned a lot of lessons the hard way. Like, the hardest way. And that's not necessarily a bad thing always, to be honest. And I hope that if somebody's going through something right now, where they relapsed again, or they got a case against them, or this and that they don't realize that it's the end. They can keep pushing forward. Like the song you heard in the car, I spent some time in county jail. And I had to look.
How long?
It was only 3 days, but it was the 3 longest days of my life.
I only spent like 4 hours in that junk.
Dude, 3 days.
4 hours was enough, so I can't imagine 3 days. I can't imagine people doing 5 years, a year. Fuck exactly. All that. I like
3 days in Montgomery County, dog. And it was an experience, but it helped propel me even further. Man,
everything we go through is for today. Like, you know what I'm saying? It makes you stronger today. Like, I'm happy that you're good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we ain't perfect, but I'm happy. Like you said, I'm happy to talk to you right now, face to face, and still shake your hand and still talk about music and life. Like, that you ain't somewhere. I ain't seen you on Central just all nodded out or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I knew that I was never going to be that person. So I was either going to, and that's going to be a dark statement. I knew that I was going to get better, and I was going to fight for it at whatever cost. It didn't matter what it took. I was going to find my way there. And, I got my things that make me feel better, that get me through the day. I still fight my demons constantly. I think we all do. But it's all about taking it step by step and day by day, which is definitely a cliche. I mean, but it's the truth. I mean, that's why people say it so much. But every day you learn, you get a new piece of armor that helps guard you from the things you're going through. You know what I mean? If it's a new friend or, a new tattoo, which boosts my self-confidence. Because I love them so much.
Like, you doing this podcast, somebody gonna watch this, man, and you gonna give them hope. Like, they gonna get hope from it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I really hope so. Honestly, I mean, I don't even know you, but I care about you, and I think it's important to know that there's always somebody out there that's sharing a similar experience and a similar relatable emotion or feeling as you are. And that can kind of be a crutch in itself. So that's why I write my music. I mean, that's where I get the inspiration. You say you don't know where I come up with my lyrics, that's where. It starts in my heart and I write with my mind. And I love it. I wouldn't trade it, you know what I mean? I wouldn't trade it.
Dope. Man, so like what you doing with yourself now? Like,
well,
I know you're working.
Yeah, as of
you got
right
the
now.
album coming out.
Yeah,
Get back to the happy spirits. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. So as of right now, like oops, shit.
So
Number 3, baby.
episode 3.
Yeah, number 3. As of right now, I work for a robotics company, which is really dope. You know, we program robots to material hand and weld objects. So I just built a cell the other day. And I was talking to this chick. I was just messaging her on Facebook or whatever, just, you know, shooting the shit. And, you know, she trains dogs for a living. So I was like, that's pretty cool. You know, you're making a difference. I want to make a difference. And then I kind of thought back to what I was doing. And I was actually building a system for a company that makes that handicap attachments to vans. So that's what my robots were welding on. And I was like, holy shit, I actually am making a difference. You know what I mean?
Time.
And I was like, man, that's so cool. It's just an awesome job, man.
I'm fucking tired of working.
I mean, I'm fucking
I'm
tired
ready to
of
hit the
working.
lottery. This should get old. Like I said, that's why I'm happy to do a podcast, because that's like my therapy. That's my something different I can do instead of just work. Get the kids ready, go to work. Get the kids ready, go to work. Get the kids ready, go to work. Like my music's my other outlet, my therapy. Shooting pool is like my other thing, but like
That's
this work
like,
shit getting
that's
old,
like fishing.
man.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, it's
this work shit
dude.
is for the birds.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. To be honest, it feels like modern day slavery to me.
Man, it is, man.
You know what I mean?
Man, we working in a big ghetto. Have you thought about like this is a big ghetto? Like everybody got their cliques. Like we working for the higher ups, man. Like we like minions. You know what I'm saying? Like
I feel like being a human being, you know, and I've spent a lot of time in nature and I watch a lot of other animals, you know, and I don't always shoot them. I do hunt, but I don't always shoot them. You know what I mean? I like to watch them too. Even more so most of the time. But when you get to sit out in nature and, you know, you're sitting there, it's cold.
Like lions, they stick with lions. Birds stick with birds. You know what I'm saying? Like, and as a human race, we all fucked up.
We are.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how can all? I mean, I was watching these ants, a big ass pile of ants. They all working together and all that. But you look at the human race, and we smarter than. I don't know if we smarter than them or not, but like, I would think we were smarter than these animals and all that. But like, we cannot stick together for shit?
Well, it's crazy.
White versus black, or us versus the Koreans, or you know what I'm saying? Like, it sucked for real.
I guess that's what you get when you give something a conscience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know, there's something that can be learned from even the most basic life forms on this earth. Like ants. They all stick together. They all got one purpose, and the one purpose is making the colony better. Do you feel that way about humans? Because I don't.
Man, like I said, that's why I keep my circle real small, man. Because me and my friends, we on the same wave, you know what I'm saying? Just like you, like, I ain't going to hang out or talk to nobody that I get bad vibes from, you know what I'm saying? Like, I keep my circle real small. And the people I do talk to, they all good people, so you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, I try to be the best person I can be, especially to the people I care about. But I'm even the best person I can be to the people that don't give a shit about it. But, you know, and I've been hurt along the ways, you know, from, you know, giving my whole self to people that don't care. But that's okay. That's okay, because it's a learning experience. But I don't, like I said, I learned the hard way anyways. But what matters to me is I stay true to myself. I mean,
shit real, man.
You know what I mean?
I appreciate you, like, 'cause I don't know if I could have made it through everything you went through. And the fact that you can talk about it, you're not embarrassed to talk about what you went through. That's what's dope about it.
No,
like,
not at all. I mean, there's a lot of people going through a lot of different things. In our generation, especially the younger generation, more my generation than yours, we have a,
you say I try to make me feel old. You try to make me
Damn, I did.
Damn, you just hit me
Damn,
with
I
an
slammed
old
him.
man.
I slammed him.
Damn.
No, man. I just mean younger adults. We have a real hard time of showing our emotions.
Yeah.
He's salty as hell.
How old am I? How old am I?
No, for real though. Like we.
How old do you think I am?
How old do I? Dude, if I had to guess, I would say you were the same age as me, which is 26.
That's dope. Yeah, I'm dirty 30 out here.
Yeah.
Just turned 30 in September. Yeah.
Yeah.
Libra gang.
Libra gang. October 17th, Libra
Oh,
gang.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Libras out here in these
Yeah,
streets
yeah.
with a K.
Trying to make balance in the world, huh?
Libra, hey, we the
Gang
best.
shit.
Gang shit going on. Hey, Libras, we the best though, for real.
Right.
Out of the whole
Exactly.
thing.
Hear that, ladies? Check your horoscope, see if we match.
Little buzz.
But I can't even remember what I was talking about, man, to be honest. Oh, no, I remember.
all
But
good.
yeah, so, people our age, we have, especially with social media and shit, we have a hard time expressing emotions because of texting and Facebook. You can talk to somebody a little bit and then ghost them, and nobody's feelings are really hurt, to be honest, because they never even fucking knew you in purpose, you know what I mean? Or in person, so being the indifference, being the one that can express myself emotionally, I mean, I use it as a gift. And some people may see it as a gift, which I believe it is, whether it be, religious or just natural or whatever. I mean, it is a gift regardless to be able to express myself this way and be able to write this way.
Yeah.
And I definitely got bars now, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
it may
got
not have been
bars,
like that.
man.
This shit was a little choppy in the past, you know what I mean? But
Wow, just
man,
to be able to
I've
write
tightened it up, you know what I
in
mean?
patterns and making your own delivery or rapping like you can rap plain dot da 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 or you rap da 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 da. Just the fact you can switch up and put words to that, like that's a gift.
Well,
like a lot of people
dude,
can't do that and be good at it.
What your gift is, man, is your ability to, and I'm envious of it, and I'm working on it.
Nah, don't be.
Hold
Nah,
on,
you
hold
the
on,
truth.
Hold on. Okay, yeah, I got my own style, and it's cool, and it works. But you got, and I heard it off of, he gave me a sneak peek. I know y'all jealous too. But your ability to flow at different rhythmic speeds. So in the same song. So you can do like a fast hook, and then you can hit it with like a slightly slowed down first part of your verse, and then you slow the second part of the first verse down, and then you're right back to that fast hook. That is a talent. That is a gift.
Appreciate it, man.
I
I'm
mean,
a humble
shit.
guy. But I appreciate it.
I'm a humble guy too, but I'm just trying to get on a track with him for real. You know what I mean?
We're gonna make that happen.
That's what I
We've
want.
been talking about it too long. I just gotta get back in that mode. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I definitely ain't gonna write a part for you because it would work, dude.
No. But shit, man, we're gonna do this. I call it the speed round. I'm gonna ask you some random ass questions. You answer them as fast as you can or as best as you can.
Oh shit.
We about to wrap this thing on up,
All
brother.
right, let's go, man.
All right, what's the first thing you do when you wake up?
The first thing I do when I wake up, I appreciate the fact that I'm alive.
Hell yeah. If you were arrested with no explanation, what would your friends or family assume you done?
Oh shit. Something that wasn't good, but not major crime.
Okay. If you was a superhero, if you could be any superhero, hold on, let me get this right. I'm a little bug. He got me this crown royal right here. I know it don't look like much as gold, but I had a brew too. I know I'm lightweight. Okay. If you could have any superhero powers, what would it be?
Any superhero powers? Oh man, that's a good question. Cause honestly, I mean, who doesn't want to fly? But I don't know, man. The power to I don't know. Can I just be a super rapper? How about
Come on,
that?
man. It got to be a superhero. Like a what?
Like a legitimate superhero.
Like a superpower. What would it be?
Oh man, I feel like a basic bitch if I say fly.
Fly? He said basic.
For real, dog.
So fly your answer?
That's way too quick. Fly is my answer because I'm super fly.
All right. How many chickens would it take to kill an elephant?
Oh my god. Okay. Where did that question even come from, yo? Damn, I thought the superhero question was hard.
I told you.
Dude.
How many chickens will it take to kill an elephant?
I feel like it's a riddle.
It do sound like a riddle.
It does sound like a riddle. How many chickens will it take to kill an elephant?
What's your answer?
Dude, a fuck ton of chickens, bro.
Fuck ton.
It's like real.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can censor that if you need to.
Fuck ton. All right. Okay. If you had to choose one animal to help you win a fight, which animal will it be?
Wolf, hands down. My favorite animal. Favorite animal. Pack-oriented. Family-oriented.
Wolf pack.
Wolf pack. Gang shit. Libra gang.
Libra gang out here in these streets.
Ohio family gang shit.
Oh, we out here. Yeah.
Give me a sticker. Demetrius.
It's one in the car right now. Okay. If you could only eat one food item for the rest of your life, what would it be? Only one.
Shit. Chicken.
Chicken. Okay.
Yeah. The elephant's safe.
Yeah.
It's like, you know,
Hey, that's funny. Tupac or Biggie?
Tupac for when I'm trying to get in my feels. Biggie for when I'm partying, bro.
Okay. LeBron or Jordan?
I don't watch basketball, bro.
Oh,
but
man.
Jordan, because he's
The GOAT.
Space Jam, bro.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? That's
I got a Space Jam poster right there on the wall.
dude, that's my boy.
Yeah. Okay. Hot dogs or hamburgers?
Hamburgers with bacon and cheese, bro. All day.
Hamburgers. Okay. Would you rather sleep in a bat cave or in cow manure?
And where was the second choice?
Would you rather sleep in a bat cave or
Okay.
in cow manure?
Well, what if I already done one?
Oh,
Yeah, shit. A bat cave, yo.
bat cave, man.
I ain't trying to relive that shit.
Well, shit, man. I appreciate you.
Dude, thank you for having me on, man. This has been an absolute pleasure. I mean, I feel like a lot of people are gonna tune into this, and this shit's gonna get
This shit
big,
deep.
man.
I appreciate it.
And the backdrop is dope. When I saw the first episode, I was like, he's a professional. Oh, shit.
Right. Hey, man.
What
we
if
on
I
the way.
missed?
When's the album coming out?
The album will be out November 29th, which is my father's birthday, actually. Which is funny how
That's dope.
it just seems like no matter what happens in life, everything seems to kind of work
Shit
out.
line up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It does, and it's amazing, and I wouldn't trade that date for anything. I thought it was perfect. So November 29th, 2019, the album is called Rejuvenated, by me, Rossy The Author. I also have some great feature artists. Caitlin Collins sings a song with me. She does excellent. I got some,
I think I know her.
yeah, she's from Middletown.
She be
so-
dyeing her hair and shit. She be at the square.
Probably.
I think she sung for me one night.
She probably did.
Shout out Caitlin. I know you are. Yeah.
Yeah, she's an amazing singer, and I got some great other feature artist rappers. A great bonus track that I think a lot of people will like too. So it's gonna be an awesome album. 10 songs. So hold on, yo.
Okay, last thing. Give some advice to the people, man. Like what's some good advice to give the people, man?
All right. So a concluding thought, huh?
Yeah.
All right. My concluding thought is, no matter what you go through in life, the ups and the downs, the turns, the winding roads, I guarantee that no matter how dark the days are, you're always going to find the light. And it's not going to be every day. It's not going to be all the time. But you cherish those days. You make the best out of them. You remember them. And I guarantee, 100% guarantee, there'll be more.
Well, I think that wraps it up. You're tuned into No Topic.
Yeah,
dig. We out.
We got the rent paid. I got my car paid. Working my job cake. We working till lunch break. I got my phone paid. We working for Ben Frank. Shout out to Lil